I want to be more positive. Okay, this game really pissed me off, but I did say something at the end of a couple segments ago, and I think it's that time that I say this. I have a official segment for it. Now, before we talk about what we're talking about, big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this segment. If you guys are interested in Sleeper at all, it is a daily fantasy sports app. And you can use that promo code as you see there, clan, and you get 100% match up to $100. Or you can head over to the social media section, in which you can see a plethora of different angles of basketball games. You can see injury reports. That's just funny. You can see injury reports, breaking news, stats, play-by-plays, live play-by-plays. It's some really great stuff. So if you guys are interested, please go check out Sleeper. Link in the description. Go download the app. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at something. So, well, actually, I'll just say this. So, looks like I'm kind of going all over the place right now. I want it to be good. I want the frames per second to be good when I say this. Are we better? Are we good? All right. I think we're good. It's a little messed up, but we'll deal with it. So, I want to say this. As you guys know, Keldon Johnson has been a player that has irritated me time and time again over the course of the last few years. It was never that I didn't think that he was a good player, because I said time and time again that I thought he was a good player. I was just not sure if he would be able to fit on this team in particular. Well, I'm here to say I was absolutely incorrect, wrong. The San Antonio Spurs found a way, and Keldon Johnson has been playing, I think, exceptionally well for what you can ask for. My gripe with Keldon this entire time has been two things. Number one, defense. He was virtually unplayable defensively. And number two is the way in which his play style translates on the court, where he doesn't see a lot of players. He has a lot of tunnel vision, and he just goes straight to the rim without any know-how or any awareness of what's going on around him, and teams would just adjust to it as the game goes on. And the problem with Keldon this entire time for me was that he's good enough to give minutes to, but he's not good enough to play him in the way I felt like he has to play, which is with the ball in his hands. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those times are over. Keldon Johnson has been absolutely phenomenal this season. And I think this is a big enough sample size. Now, all this can fall apart and we can go right back to where we were. But I'm going to say it right now. I think for what Keldon Johnson has brought, for what Keldon Johnson is, they are using him picture perfect. As many gripes as I have with the coaching staff and how they've been using other players, they have really found his niche. And he has been so consistent. So freaking consistent. Never asked for him to be a lockdown defender. I just wanted him to be an okay to pretty good defender. And he has been so good for what he is. He's not like a lockdown defender, but he's been so good for what we've asked of him. But just look at I mean, I know I'm not a big like just box score guy, but it really shows with him, man. I mean, this is just good consistency. Just good consistency, man. Look at this. At this point, the only way in which I get irritated is not even at Keldon. I'll get irritated with what the coaching staff is doing. Like this past game, they put Keldon at the 4. Why? When it was already a layup line? Why did we do that? I don't know, but it wasn't Keldon's fault. Keldon did everything he could. Now, he makes a few mistakes here and there. He lets go of some backdoor cuts. But man, oh man, the ball does not just stop when Keldon gets the ball now. They have really found a way to use him so well. So just going through some of these games, man, just stand out. Nothing just stands out where it's like, wow, he was just absolute trash. It's only a couple. And even those, I remember those games, he wasn't that bad. But look at this, 8 for 14, 4 for 4. Just some of his best games. 4 for 7, 5 for 9, 7 for 11, 8 for 15, 9 for 12, 4 for 7, 8 for 13. I mean, these are some pretty doggone good percentages, man. In the month of October, he shot 62% and 54% from three. Now, in November, he was pretty rough, 27% from three, but 56% field goal percentage. And then this one, which he doesn't take a ton of threes. I'm not even going to talk about him with the 14% here, but 53.8% field goal percentage, and he is getting so many bounds, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess there's nothing really to break down. His game is pretty simple. You know what Keldon does, but man, he has been great. Keldon, our heart. Keldon has been a heart. He's been a heart. He's been a heart of this team, for sure. He's been great, bro. So I just want to say that Keldon has been awesome. I couldn't ask for more. He is exactly what I needed and wanted him to be. I just didn't think that it would happen. But guys, it has happened. And maybe it really does come down to the fact that you're not leaning on Keldon Johnson the entire game. I don't know. But he's been awesome, man. Yeah, last season was quite similar. Yeah. Last season, the thing is, last season it seemed like it was a few more attempts. It was some really bad showings in there, mixed in there. He's got a 2 for 10 in there, a 2 for 9 in there. I don't know, 3 for 10, 1 for 11. I think the biggest gripe I had with like I told you, the biggest gripe I had with last year was his defense was so bad. So, like, even if you say, okay, some of these percentages are about the same, his defense is so bad. But even saying that, you're actually, like, really wrong. Yeah, you're, like, super wrong, dude. Yeah, look at this. October of last year, 34%. And then November, 46%. And then December, 49%. So even offensively, your point there is kind of mute, man. Like, moot, I mean. No. He had terrible percentages last season. So it's not even that. But my biggest gripe last year was how often we were using him and also how bad his defense was. But no, his percentages are far superior starting off than what it was. He exceeded Clan's imagination. He did. He's awesome, bro. And what's really cool is all the best qualities and the qualities I loved about Keldon. I just didn't think that we would be able to consistently get that without like big mistakes or, just silly things happening on the court or, huge turnovers. That is not the case anymore with Keldon. It's controlled. He got controlled chaos now. It's beautiful. So, ultimate role player, severely outplaying his contract, I would say. Even more so than Julian Champagny. I think he is outplaying his contract severely so. So, yeah. Just here to say I was wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong. All you people that thought I hate Keldon, I never hated Keldon. This was not a DeJounte Murray situation. I think it was very apparent that I wasn't keen on this guy. But Keldon, I always liked Keldon. So, nice. I'm so happy to say I was wrong. He deserved this. He deserved this video. Like he cares, but still.